Hey there, it's William. Today we're going to figure out why a Maytag washer is getting out of balance. This can happen from uneven loads, the washer sitting unevenly on the floor, or a malfunction with one of the washer's parts. Let's work together to solve this problem so we can get you back to your normal laundry routine. Before we get started, take a second to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you can see more repair guides like this one. With over 2 million products in stock and the know-how to help you do it yourself, we are AppliancePartsPros.com. We're going to need a few tools for this job, including a 7/16 inch socket, a flathead screwdriver, and a 5/16 inch socket. And remember to keep safety first. Always unplug your washer or switch the breaker off before working on it. Ready? Let's jump in.
Don't forget to turn off your water supply and unscrew your hoses from the washer. You might need a towel handy to clean up any unwanted water.
We're going to start off with our easiest check. We need to find out if there's an issue with the counterbalance ring on top of the spin basket. To do this, we're going to get the basket rotating by hand, then stop it really fast and listen for any moving liquid. If you hear any liquid moving around, then the counterbalance ring is good and you'll need to keep testing. Next up is the drive hub. To check this, we're going to take our flathead screwdriver and lift the center cap off the agitator. Then we can use our 7/16 inch socket to remove the agitator bolt. Now that we have those removed, we're just going to lift the agitator plate up and set it to the side.
You can also use your flathead screwdriver to help lift up the agitator plate.
You're going to want to look for any cracks, breaks, or a damaged retainer clip. If you find any damage, you'll need to swap out the drive hub for a new one. If the drive hub looks good, let's keep troubleshooting. While we have access to the drive shaft of the Gearcase, let's go ahead and check it. Wiggle the drive shaft around a bit to see if there's any play. If the drive shaft wiggles around, then that means the Gearcase needs to be replaced.
If the drive shaft doesn't wiggle around, then we can put the agitator back on and move on. Now let's check the drive belt. The drive belt is located on the bottom of the washer.
To get there, we can lean the washer back. I'm setting the washer on its back so you can easily see what I am doing. We're going to grab a 5/16 inch socket to remove the belt shield bolts, and after we do that, we can set the shield off to the side. Now we can check the belt to see if it's broken or if it's stretched out. You shouldn't be able to pull the belt in very much when pinching the belt in between the pulleys. Then we can take the belt off and give it a good look over for any flat spots or dry spots that can cause slipping. If you see a flat or dry spot, you're going to need to replace the belt. But if the belt looks good and there aren't any flat spots or dry spots on there, then there's only one possible culprit left.
Let's reinstall the belt and the belt shield, then install your 5/16 inch bolts, and lift the washer back up and put it on its base.
Alright, if you've gotten all the way to this point, as I have, and every part before this looked good, then you'll need to replace the suspension rods. But how can we know for sure? Well, the reason is simple. There's no other mechanical problem.
Since there is no mechanical problems, we still need to check the rods. First, we need to remove the 2/4 inch screws at the top panel hinge. Then you're going to remove the 1/4 inch screw that holds the cover for the wire harness. Once that is finished, you want to put the cover to the side. Now we have to go to the front. Once we are at the front, we are going to pull the top panel forward, lift up, and slide it back while lifting. This lets the top panel clear the mounting hooks so we can lean the top panel back and not worry about the lid opening.
Now we can lean the top panel back against the wall. In this case, I'm using a strap to hold the top panel since the washer isn't against the wall. There is a way to test the suspension rods by pressing on the tub, but that's only really useful for checking if all the rods have failed. To do this, make sure the washer is standing upright, then press down on the tub as far as you can. Hold it down, then let go of it really quickly and watch it bounce back up. The tub should settle back into position pretty fast without bouncing up and down multiple times. But if you only have one bad suspension rod, this test would not be the most accurate. After that, we can go ahead and set the top panel down by pulling it forward to let it drop, and then pushing it back to lock it in place. Now you want to put the singular screw back for the wire harness cover, then the 2 hinge clip screws. Don't forget to plug your washer back in, connect the water hoses, and turn your water supply back on. Alright, we're done. Now that you've found the faulty part, grab your model number and head over to AppliancePartsPros.com to order a replacement, which should arrive in just a few days. After you get your new part, we'll walk you through the installation with our video guides. Share your repair experience with us by leaving a comment below, and if this video helped you, hit the like and subscribe buttons to see more videos like this. Thanks for your support.